all of my friends, including my nuts, were on that chapstick.
No, you're not making jokes about your mom showing her coochie.
I can't tell. Are we starting the podcast or no?
No!
All right, no mom coochie jokes.
Can that be the first sentence, though? And then it's just the intro.
Oh.
No, well, we still gotta. I don't know about this.
What the
I
hell?
think it's funny.
Wait, why are we rolling? We didn't even say, like, welcome.
What's up, B-words, and welcome back to Dropouts.
No, you
We're
never
on
go
episode-
first.
Well, I'm going first today, all right?
What's up, guys?
No, shut the up and let me talk.
The first rule was for you not to
I don't
cuss.
care. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to let people decide how I talk on my podcast.
Yeah, you're bleeped out every word. So
Apparently
you are letting people.
I got a lot of
Apparently,
I got a lot of DMs and comments from the last episode. I missed one at 35 minutes and
An
2
F-word?
seconds. Yeah.
Anyway, what's up, my little swag daddies? It's
you missed
episode
an F-word?
I think so. I think you.
episode 23. Welcome.
Hold on.
God, now talk about whatever.
Can I say my... What's
You
up,
already did.
I hate that you cut me
screamed
off.
it.
I get so mad when you cut me off.
You're the queen of cutoffs.
I understand that,
Look
but
at that
that's my
dress.
thing.
Oh, that was nice.
Thank you.
Shit.
Just like gladiator applause.
You
make,
literally,
like, one
it's
small-
not even a stage thing anymore. It's really not. It was never a stage thing to
It
begin
was
with, but I'm
never.
just saying.
That's the thing. It's just
It's quite sad,
my
honestly.
inability to associate colors to sounds is astounding. Okay, because all I have to do, I just have to know that the light blue button is the bottoms. That's all I have to know. But no, I keep pushing the yellow button, and that's the applause.
Guys, we're filming this
on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving.
So gobble, gobble.
Turkey, turkey.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the
That's
side
out
of
of
me,
me.
quit.
Get off, dude. Let's
Fine.
talk about our Thanksgiving outfits. Indy thinks her Thanksgiving outfit might be a little too
I don't think it was bad at
Provocative.
all. Is
provocative.
it provocative?
You're the one that said it might be provocative.
No. I put it on and it was fine and everything. And I made a TikTok. If you guys saw my TikTok, I posted on Thanksgiving. I mean, today. Sorry, I'm just like, it's weird for timing wise. I posted a TikTok about 2 seconds ago, and listen. It's Thanksgiving here at Dropouts, and we just wanted to say
That Indy's dress is so short, her coochie gonna fall out.
what the fuck.
I'm concerned about it.
So
I don't want it to fall out.
Zach was very proud of that.
I didn't
joke.
think it was that bad though. I didn't think this dress was that bad.
I don't think it's that bad.
It's a hot dress like that you might wear to a club, but you're going to like see old people at Thanksgiving.
All right, whatever. Let the Karen stare.
Find this F-bomb. Hold on.
That works. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
oh, you really left it in there. All right.
That's my bad.
So,
You can't say so.
What are we all thankful for?
Why are you guys thankful for me? Let's go ahead and get this over with.
of course he goes first.
Jared, why are you thankful for me? I need a 10
Are
bullet
we being
point.
like for real about this, or are we just gonna fuck around?
That depends on you and how much you actually care. Jared?
I
know Jared will be
thankful
for real.
For how many times you throw me under the bus with your bits. You know,
What?
whether it's Pornhub Premium or
You did have Pornhub Premium.
faking getting a girl pregnant. And
You
having
did.
to-
You
having
did have
to-
a pregnancy scare.
Having to
These are
go-
all true.
No,
Okay,
they're
the
not.
second one.
The second one is true.
The second one was not true.
I don't know about
the second
Pornhub
one was
Premium.
not.
I was talking about when he said I had to go buy Plan B for a Tinder girl that didn't exist.
No,
Okay,
that
Bumble,
definitely
sorry.
existed.
It was in Bumble.
Dude, I don't know what app it was.
No. I'm sorry. It was Grinder.
Oh my God.
So what did we do this week? Zach spent the week nursing me.
Yes, I suck. Men can lactate. We found that out this week, so that is possible.
That still blows my mind.
Yeah,
How can
you guys
men
didn't believe me.
Lactate.
Whatever.
Men can lactate.
No, can we
Yes,
just?
they can.
They can't.
Jared, lactate.
I can't do it on command.
Well, then how are we supposed to prove we're wrong?
I don't know. But Zach said
Zach, you give it a go.
Zach was talking about how men can lactate, and I was like, Zach, you're an idiot. There's no way men can lactate.
I could so feel a bowl of Cocoa Puffs right now.
Puts a whole new
That's your
definition.
favorite cereal.
Yuck! I know, and you ruined it.
Puts a whole new definition to Team Hulk.
What did we do this week? Indiana said, "Hey, I'm gonna throw up for a few days." And
Straight.
Then,
I was tested for COVID, so anybody stressed about that, I was tested multiple times. I do not have COVID. I was just having a really, really bad reaction to some medication I was on, and it made me absolutely throw up for the past like 3 or 4 days.
yeah, I sat with her by a toilet at the Beverly Hills Hotel, which is like a really.
Oh, Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
which is like a really fancy hotel.
Like one of like
Really
the
fancy.
so like the Kardashians stay there. It's like known for being the place that a lot of celebrities stay when they come to town, or if they just need like a getaway, like whatever. It's a really, really nice hotel. And Mads, Riley, and I were supposed to be doing a magazine shoot for a new magazine. And the night before, I was feeling it was like the day before, like afternoon, like 5 o'clock ish. I started feeling really sick. I was like, ooh, I do not feel good. Like I was feeling really nauseous. Then I started throwing up, and then I was like, all right, I'm good. I started feeling a little bit better after I had some anti-nausea medication.
She said, I'm good, but I've never seen anybody look paler in my life.
Yeah, I was.
and that was before throwing up. You should so you should see after throwing up.
Dude, I was whitewashed. I looked like.
You look like the 2014 Oscars.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Wow,
I mean,
that
not
was
funny.
a sophisticated
It
joke.
was a sophisticated joke. I was like paper colored. I was white. And like I started feeling okay. I took some anti-nausea medication, started getting my energy back, started feeling okay. So I was like, yeah, I can go to the hotel like with like Mads and Riley and just like vibe and have a good time. Zach and Jared came. The minute we got to the hotel, I start feeling sick again, and I spent the entire night in the Beverly Hills Hotel in this beautiful suite that's like $2,000 a night.
Oh my God.
And then
It
she's
was-
just puking in this toilet that is way too sophisticated
Way
for
too
us.
and it kept
It
like
was like-
shutting like on my face.
And there, it had a bidet,
and I was
like,
so scared
I was
it
like, India, we cannot get sprayed by this bidet. Okay,
That
We
I
just
will.
gotta be-
It'll make me throw up even more if that happened.
That would have been so funny.
I'm glad you would have thought that was funny. You and Zach were having a great time ordering quesadillas, and
It's croissant. First off, second off, they were delicious, and we got all the fixins.
I
Dude,
was-
we are having the best
Dude,
time at
I
a
was-
hotel.
felt so bad.
dude, all you could hear. No, I'm sure you felt badass.
Wait, I have
but
a
you didn't-
video. I'll send you the video.
Y'all were having the best time. In fact, y'all actually closed both the doors because it was a 3-room suite. It was like the bathroom, the bedroom, then like the living room area.
Yeah,
y'all made
I
sure.
didn't want to hear any
yeah,
of that.
exactly.
I
Y'all
didn't.
made
I was
sure-
with you there the whole
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, you were.
I was.
You made sure to close every single door and just like absolutely drown out my.
Because I'm the type
It
of
was
person
violent,
that
too. It
like
was really
if I
bad.
hear that, I'm automatically triggered
And it was
to,
loud,
like,
and I
throw up.
apologize.
Oh yeah,
So
I was
aggressive.
I was sitting next to her, and I'm like, well,
I kept like telling him to get out because it was like every like 5 minutes or so I'd need to throw up again, and I was like, Zach, get out, because I don't like throwing up in front of people.
No.
It makes me like self-conscious.
She said, "I'm gonna pull the trigger," because then she didn't care that I was
'Cause
in there anymore, and then she just stuck her fingers as far as
I
she
had
could down her
to.
throat.
I had to.
And I watched her puke.
Okay,
up
so the thing is
gross
though,
things.
when you start feeling really, really nauseous and like you've thrown up a few times, your body stops trying to throw up. But like I was still feeling so nauseous, so the only thing to fix that is to throw up. So hopefully you start feeling better. But because it was just a reaction to the medication, I just had to wait till the medication wore off, unfortunately. And I realized that 2 days too late. But so I was like, okay, I'm just going to make myself throw up, and hopefully I feel better. And in that the time period I feel better, I'm just going to try and go to sleep.
Wait, did you actually get a picture on like the disposable camera?
Of me
Of
throwing
of
up.
her throwing up, I did.
Oh, I
did.
can't wait until that gets
That's so f***ed
developed.
Up. That's so f***ed up. I was so mad.
Why?
Because
You're
I was
cute.
throwing up.
That's you in your best form. I thought.
Dude, I felt so badass in that hotel room because
Sick.
they were they're like you guys can order like whatever you want off of the room service, and I
Yeah,
picked up
they
the
were
phone.
talking to Mads, Riley, and I, not you guys.
We ordered it.
None of you
for
guys ordered
guys.
anything. Yeah, and then you couldn't eat,
Because
so we
Riley
downed a
was
couple quesadillas.
because Riley was it was a shitty night for Riley and I. Riley was having an absolute breakdown. I was throwing up the entire night until about 4 a.m.
And the boys were vibing.
And you guys
the
were
boys were-
eating quesadillas, eating our
quesadilla.
truffle fries.
I thought the quesadilla.
Whoa. Sorry, my headphones just cut out. That was weird. I thought the quesadilla were going to make you guys feel better.
And they
but
did.
In
they
fact,
made us feel better.
it made
Yeah.
me feel worse. I walked into the living room and I just smelt food and instantly had to throw up again. So thank you for that.
Well, you had to
You're
throw
welcome.
up, and then Riley came in the room, and I was like, quesadilla? And she was like, no, that's the last thing I want. And I said, okay, sick.
so in fact, it made us feel worse.
Well,
then
you
the
can't
next-
hate a guy for trying, you know?
Then the next day, I was still sick.
I call her, and apparently she's on the side of the road throwing up in Beverly Hills like she does.
No. Was that
For
the
the
next
second
day?
time.
No, that was the day after.
It doesn't matter.
I got teased, all right? They started making me feel better, and I was feeling good. I was feeling so much better, and I was like, it must have just been like a 24-hour bug going around. Later that night, or maybe the next day, I called Zach, and I was like hanging out with some friends. I call Zach, and
First of all, your twerk team. They meet every Tuesday. Go ahead.
We do meet every Tuesday. I call Zach and I'm like, hey, I don't feel so good. And he was just like, oh, where are you? And then instantly he hears,
It was hot.
because I am throwing up on the side of the road in Beverly Hills. So Beverly Hills and I have a great relationship. That is now the third time I've thrown up on the side of the road.
Oh, it was the third time?
Well, the first time was when I went to the gym.
Yeah.
Second time was in the hotel, Beverly Hills Hotel.
Okay. Yeah.
Third time was me needing to pull over and throwing up on some old lady's lawn.
Then I took you to the emergency room.
Yeah.
And then we sat there for a doctor.
And they
then
gave me a shot in my ass, and it hurt.
I'm the one that administrated it.
No.
I didn't think they were going to let me do it, but they did.
What did the nurse say to you when she...
As she was giving me a shot in my booty, so like I had to pull down the side, and I have a little snake tattoo, and she goes, oh, I'm a Slytherin too. Bam. And I was like...
Speaking of slithering in.
Imagine being 80.
I know.
Whoa.
We were actually, Indy and I were in the car yesterday, and I was like, imagine what we're like the stories that we're telling and like all the weird shit that happens in our lives like right now. Imagine what we're going to think about these things.
When we're all sitting with
like,
our kids.
Yeah, and our families.
We're talking about, because you for the past, can I still talk while you do this? You for the You for the past few days have been saying you want to get more tattoos. And Jared and I really want to get these tattoos together that say very cool, very nice. It's like our friendship thing. And we're like, when would we get those?
He's not getting that.
Zach's shaking his head.
We're like,
You told me you weren't getting it.
We're like, when would we ever get those tattoos if we were to get like a friendship tattoo? And he was just like, oh, after 7 years, because after 7 years, it almost guarantees you guys a lifetime of friendship. And that's how I feel like with me and Brighton. Like, we've been friends for 7 years this year, and like we already know, like whether we don't speak for a month or two, the minute we see each other, it's like nothing's changed. And like we call each other, and it's just like we update each other, and then like maybe we don't speak for another month, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're just like the best of friends, and we always will be. And I was like, when would like Dropouts do that? Because I already got a Dropouts tattoo.
I know I need to catch up.
Yeah.
Except yours is going to fade after a little bit.
I know. It's just like a little tester.
A little
Test the waters.
So after 7 years of doing this, then we'll that would be 2027. That's weird to think about.
Hello?
Oh. Well, I saw this thing. I saw this. It was like I think it was a tweet, like a meme or whatever, but it was this person. It was labeled 2021, and then it was another person. It was sneaking up on another person named me, thinking 2015 was like 2 years ago.
Oh my God. Yeah, we were talking about this.
Yeah. That was what like triggered the whole like conversation, and I was like, that's insane, because I'm that person. Like, I literally think like 2015 was 2 years ago or whatever, and now it's coming up on gonna be 6 years.
Jared and I were
ago.
reminiscing on 2016, talking about how much fun we had that year.
Greatest year.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's when I graduated.
2016 was a vibe.
You were what?
14.
I graduated high school.
That was the year I moved to, I think I moved here in 2015.
Really?
2015 or 2016. That's the year I moved to America, and I had so much fun because I was still like seeing America for the first time pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I'd been here when I was like 8, and then I'd come here again when I was like 11 or something. But I was like seeing the US like for the first time, like going to all the touristy things, going to Disneyland. Like, I just started my new school, so like I was the cool new foreign kid. Like, dude, I had a great time. Great time. Then it all went downhill.
You know, it all went downhill. Your career skyrocketed.
Got a ton of money. Great friends around you.
But no, downhill. No, I graduated high school in 2016. That blows my mind that was, I mean, already 4.5 years.
started high school.
Okay, we don't have to talk about it.
No, you did not graduate in 20. Oh, yeah, you did.
You're going to
Did
tell
you
me when I did or did not graduate.
I was thinking that we had the same as Zach and I, but.
What kind of substitute teacher would you be?
Dude, I would be the substitute teacher. That,
Would you let him get away with everything, or would you be
hell
strict?
yeah.
Would you like write down names like Tommy and Billy weren't good and leave it for the teacher? Because
Ew.
I was always that kid. That like when the teacher
Were
came
you
back.
really?
Oh yeah.
I would have thought you would have been the cool substitute teacher that all the girls would have hit on.
No, not a substitute. I've never been a substitute teacher. I'm talking about I was the kid that got
Obviously, Zach.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I was talking about the kid that got his name written down.
Oh, like what kind of? Oh, I thought you
I'm
meant
saying
like,
what substitute teacher would you be? But I was saying I was the bad kid. Like you would have written my name down for the teacher to tell the next day in front of the class.
I wouldn't have. Me as a person, I would not be that substitute.
Would you let
teacher.
like a kid bully you?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't let a kid bully me, but I'd let them get away.
All right,
with
I'm
stuff
a
because,
kid.
I would not care.
I'm a kid in your class. And
Okay.
I'm getting up, I'm acting up. I'm like, okay,
Zach would really try to F with the substitutes.
pretend you're teaching a lesson.
So today we're going to learn about the Louisiana Purchase. You know, it was actually the biggest.
Shut up.
Hey,
Would
your
you
mom's
really
a
do
whore.
See, no, you have to act like you would get fired. You do not.
Would you really say that in the middle of class?
No, never.
Oh.
I was respectful. I'm saying about this is the bad kid.
Oh, okay.
I would just talk a lot.
So we're going to learn about the Louisiana Purchase. It was the largest purchase made in U.S.
Purchase these
history.
nuts.
That's funny, but let's save our comments for ourselves, okay?
Nice.
Anyway,
See, I feel like you dissipated it by saying that's funny, and then I
Right?
would have liked you then.
exactly.
Yeah, this guy's kind of cool.
Earn the respect,
Earn the
but also
respect.
shut it down and get,
Yeah.
put myself above. Perfect.
I respect that.
Right? Oh,
respect
that
it.
worked out so well.
He said, "Ah, what kind of substitute teacher would I be?"
Have you ever seen Bad Teacher? What's that movie with what's her name?
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz. Is that what it's called?
You think I would
Bad
be
teacher?
her? She's
Bad.
hot. All the students hit on her, so I'm glad.
Yeah, Bad Teacher. She looks like the blonde version of you actually in this movie. So I could totally see that.
Makes sense.
But see, you're the type of teacher that like wouldn't care, and then all of a sudden I forget what happens in the movie. I just know she starts caring at some.
She realizes that they get a Christmas bonus, or they get a bonus whoever gets the highest test scores, and then she really starts like
That's right.
she really starts to like
yeah. So
hammer down on her kids.
once money's involved, then you'll start caring.
Yeah, once there's a reason for me to care, and she like teaches them in the like she did, like plays dodgeball with them if they get the question wrong.
Wong.
They get the question. What is wrong with me?
You got this.
If they get the question wrong, she starts absolutely hammering them with like dodgeballs, like being like wrong, bah, and like hitting them and like falling. It's
That's
so funny.
150% you.
Seems exactly how I would teach.
Zach, what kind of substitute teacher would you be?
I wouldn't care enough.
Yeah.
We would just be like, we're doing a paper plane contest. So everybody, those tests we were doing today, it's not gonna happen. And guess what?
Actually, fold them up. That's your ammo.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Everybody get in line. I'm assuming the kid with the weak arm is not going to do well, but Billy, you're on my team. I put him on my back. I kind of hold his arm too because like he's malnourished and was a preemie. And then,
I like how you created a whole backstory for Tim.
I know.
yeah, he's not doing well. Probably not going to survive past 30, unfortunately. But he's going to kill this competition because I'm helping him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we paper planes, spitball contests.
Dude, there was one time in class.
See what girls are 18 in the.
No, there is this teacher that I had. His name was Mr. Henstridge.
Did he say I want all the vowels?
Dude, I don't even know. Okay, so his thing was he hates kids.
Why did people that hate kids become teachers?
I don't know.
I've never understood.
He's also a 7th grade Latin teacher, so I would hate.
He could not be in the worst year and in a worse class.
I know.
How hot was
Nobody
he?
gives a absolute.
1 out of 10.
I saw him doing hot yoga once. and I was-
Emphasis on hot.
No.
Dude, I feel like this is going to sound really bad, but if there's a class that anybody cares about less, it's your language class.
Oh yeah.
Nobody gives a flying F about that class.
No.
I failed my language class
Especially
3 years
Latin.
in
I
a
love
row.
my Spanish class.
They actually ended up having to give me an incomplete because I would have brought down the grade point average of the class so bad I failed
Holy
so bad.
hell.
So
So he hates kids, and he had such like bad, not anxiety, but just like anger issues.
Sexual tension.
we had 7 bells in a school day, right? And I had him 6th bell.
bells.
Bell.
Why do you say 7 bells?
Periods, whatever you
Periods.
want. No, we called them bells because
It's what
we would-
Ariana's Grande 7 Rings was inspired by. Go ahead.
exactly. We would get dismissed by a bell.
That's
Okay,
that's,
that's
a,
not
that's a
even-
hot word. Say that again. Dismiss, but slowly. Like you're dismissed. Tell me that.
You're dismissed.
That makes me kind of want to stay.
You know what's funny? I was looking at the reviews of our podcast on Apple Podcasts, and someone said Zach and Jared are on the thinnest line between a bromance and a romance, and I think that's what makes this podcast great. And I was like, that point, like that little
Jared, if you see something
interaction.
you like, speak up.
That's
Wait. If you were, this is gonna be fun.
I
Okay,
just
we're
wait,
both.
I want
we're
to
both.
tell my Mr. Henstridge story.
I understand, but we're both straight guys, right?
Yes.
Let's pretend we're not for a second. I need you to hit on me with your big, and I'm gonna see if I'd say yes.
Should I call my brother for some ammo for you?
Hit on me,
I
Jared.
can't hit on anybody.
No, yeah, you can't. This is different. You know everything about me.
Zach, you're
No, wait, don't hit on me, dude. Ease
What?
into it. Don't hit on me initially. We're having a good day. It's just guys being guys. Yo, what's up, man?
how you doing?
I'm doing well. You know, just vacuuming a little bit. So
Wow. Oh, you're cleaning, huh?
yeah,
Doing a little sucking up the dirt, huh?
yeah. I'd say I'm sucking up. I'd say it's sucking up a lot of things, Jared. The dirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The dirt. I didn't want to get confused for the other thing.
What do you
mean?
He means a blow.
No, you wouldn't want to get it confused with the other thing, the other type of sucking.
I thought, okay, so you went straight sexual. I thought you were going to go for an emotional relationship,
I
like
don't
ask
know.
me out to Denny's, but I'm
the
good.
Denny's down the block.
Yeah, I'm actually good now.
Anyway, so I had him 6 bell.
Oh, I forgot about
Hey,
this.
yo,
I
is
know.
there a Denny's down the block?
There is a Denny's down the block.
They got good hash browns.
I had him 6th bell, and I had friends 7th bell, and our class was so bad. My friends in 7th bell would text me and be like, "What did you guys do to him? He would bite his knuckles. That's how he like released his anger." And my 7th bell friends would say that like he would wrap his hands in paper towels and he was bleeding through the paper towels. Like that's how hard he would bite.
Oh,
his
he needs a
knuckles.
different job.
He needs a different job.
He also needs to not physically hurt himself in front of children.
Yeah, it's scary. And then there was one time where that same class, I got detention with my friends, Fabian and Theo.
Fake guys, but go on.
No, they're
They're
real.
fake people, but
They're,
go on.
They're not. Anyway, that was the same day though that I had won a bag of Skittles from like a game we were playing in one of my other class. And so I gave some to my other friends, and he called our detention the 240 club because that's when he had to show up by. And we spent we got there and he said, "Sit down, be quiet." And then we started immediately throwing Skittles at each other. And
What the
like while he was also
I would hate you.
while he was also trying to help a student with her homework, and it was just the 3 of us throwing Skittles at each other. And I shit you not, he kicked us out of detention by 2:45.
By 2:45?
Yeah, we're supposed to be there till like 3:30 too.
What time does your school get out? I always find this fascinating. Every school gets out at a different time.
You just get out at 1.
We started at 7:30 and got out at 2:30.
Got out at 2:30?
Yeah.
We started at 8:45 and got out at 1.
Oh, that's not
School.
school.
That's
That's LA school.
No, we didn't. But we didn't.
This
we,
is history, and that's a lesson for the day.
the way that our school worked was that we had 3 periods a day, and but we didn't have any. We only had one 20-minute break, and every period we did was an hour and a half.
That sucks.
Off record, my stomach is hurting for some reason. I think it might have been the wings I ate.
Probably. That's
Did you
probably,
eat the? When did you eat those?
I'm not feeling good.
But you ate them like yesterday.
No, you ate the wings this morning.
Yeah, I ate them this
for
morning.
breakfast.
Zach, that's so bad. You got those wings like 3 or 4 days ago.
2
We
days
did?
ago.
That was 2 days ago.
Zach, that's so bad. Like
feel
right
sick.
now, no. Like genuinely, like no. I mean this. Like, do not be eating like meats past like getting them from the if you guys get takeout, do not eat them the next day because they've been sitting around so long right now because nobody's going to eat out and nobody's like business in restaurants has slowed so bad. Meats and cheeses and dairy products are just sitting around forever.
Well, that explains the feeling in my entire body.
Should we stop home and should I go get my anti-nausea medication?
No, we're good. We're gonna see if I'm good enough to go.
Oh, that's concerning.
Do you really not feel good?
Mm-mm.
Like that bad?
I've had food poisoning before. I also don't want to throw up in
And I
an
chugged.
$18 million home. Oh, we're doing Thanksgiving at an $18 million home.
Dude, it's such a flex.
Well, maybe I am.
I sent a picture of that to my mom, and I was like, "Look at where I'm having Thanksgiving this year." And she's like, "What the fuck?" And
Yeah,
I-
you walk into this ginormous isn't even big enough for how big this home is. You walk in, there's just a brand new 2020 Lamborghini parked out the front.
That's
like
mine.
people's like brand new 2020 Mercedes. Speaking of
Teslas.
cars, I still don't have my car back.
You're getting it back tomorrow.
Wait.
Don't
Thank
care.
you, Taylor Holder and family, for having us for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
you,
I'm
Taylor.
super excited. We helped make banana pudding last night.
We did. I learned
We did.
how to whip up some
Jared and
banana
I,
pudding.
I was saying that it felt like we were in like a cooking class, like at school, like culinary class.
That's exactly.
Or what did you guys have that class at school, like home ec?
I didn't have that, but I know what
So
you're talking
I went to
about.
a really low-key a really sexist school. Like back in Australia, it was like all girls, a Catholic, private, all girls school, and we had a class. I think it was called home ec, but like it was low-key just like teaching women how to be women. They would teach you how to cook, how to sew. Like no, it was effed. How to cook, how to sew, like all these things. But like
You know how to sew?
I know how to hand sew.
I need some pants stitched up.
Like hemmed.
I just have a hole.
A
in
hole.
them.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Oh, sick.
They would teach you how to cook, how to sew, like all these things. But did we have wood shop? Mm-mm. did we like have like any of the like genuine things that we could probably use in our lives? Like, they teach us like how to patch a hole. I guess like I need to use how to like patch a hole, but like I don't know. It just felt very like sexist and very like.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess I mean didn't do shit on the cooking end for me. I do not know how to cook. So.
What was your most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you in high school?
In high school?
In high school.
I got mugged. Did I ever tell
What?
that story on the podcast?
You got what at school?
Yeah, well, kind of. So
What were their names?
I don't know actually. So it was 10th grade, and so my school is when we eventually hopefully go to Cincinnati, I want to like take you guys to where my high school is, because it's this like big like giant school, but it's in the middle of like the ghetto. Like it's a bad neighborhood.
I'm
like
in the ghetto.
There was one time we had to go into lockdown because there was a guy roaming the streets with a machete.
Oh, that's happened to me, except he had a gun.
Anyway, but if you walk up the block, there's this like little corner store called Blair Market, and that was like you just go there for like snacks and stuff. And I went up there with my friend Charlie.
Did Charlie get jumped?
No,
Charlie ran.
Charlie stood next to me, but he's also like this much shorter. Like he's a whole head shorter than me.
He wasn't going to be good in the fight.
No.
Did you swing back? How did they approach you?
I was still kind of FJ at this point too. So like I was.
Fat Jerry got beat up?
Yeah. So I went to the store and I'd gotten a honey bun.
You got beat up?
Yeah.
You did. You
and
you
so
got a honey bun.
And
I feel like that was your nickname on the football team. What's up, honey bun?
After that, it was so like because the flamethrower story happened in 8th grade, and so then my nickname after that was Charizard.
Gotcha. I want to hear about you getting punched. I know
Okay.
this is all fun, but this is fluff. I want fists to face.
Fine. So then I was walking back, and we walked past like there's this house that had these giant like wall of bushes, and they hopped out from like behind us.
Oh, so
and-
they weren't from your school? They were just randoms?
getting there.
Oh.
And so this kid like wound up, swung, and hit me like from behind, like right above the eye.
Lucky. God, that sucks.
Zach. And I mean, like this kid nailed me. Like I had a huge welt and it was bruised immediately. Like it was insane. And then he was like, empty your pockets. And so I had the honey
A
bun.
10th grader hit you harder than my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. So I had a honey bun, I had my iPod, and then I had a flip phone at the time. Shockingly, didn't take the flip phone. But he took my honey bun and my iPod, and then he was like, "What's the passcode?" And I felt badass because in the moment I told him the wrong passcode, and then he ran off, and I was like, "Ha, good luck getting into
that iPod.
You said, good luck getting into it.
I guess you're just walking home with like a bag of peas that are just cold on your face. You're like, pretty good day.
So then after they run off, it was two guys. I go back and I find like
I hope it was two guys.
and I find one of the security guards, and I was like, yo, I just got mugged. So like, can we do something about that? So they call the police and they come down. Apparently there's been like trouble in this area, like with kids getting mugged a bunch. And so they like took my story, took the description of the guys, and like, that was just kind of it. And then a couple days later, I got called out of class because like some detectives came and they were like, we want to like show you some pictures of like who we think like might be doing this. And so at this point I was like, it's an iPod. I don't want to do anything like past that, whatever. They got the best of me.
You got the best man.
I know, but like,
you.
just like, that reminds me of like, just like how they were like, I was like, I don't want to like press charges against anyone or do anything about like my situation.
Exactly.
You don't want them to do it to another person. So
I didn't think about that in the moment though.
yeah, of course you wouldn't. I didn't either until somebody told me about it.
Also, how the story ends makes up for it.
When did the story begin?
Shut up.
I feel like we've been here for a while.
They were showing me pictures of people, and I was like, no, don't recognize any of them. And I was already planning on not telling them. And then we get to the very last page of pictures, and it's the two kids. And I was just like, I paused. I started panicking. I turned red. I started sweating. And the detectives are looking at me. They're like, do you recognize any of these men?
Hey, we think it's them.
And I was like, I looked up. I'm like, mm-mm. And they looked at me. And they're like, are you sure? And I was like, mm-hmm. And they looked at each other, and then they closed the book. They're like, that's all we need to know. And then I walked back to my class, and as I was walking back to my class, I saw the two kids walking in the halls. So they went to my school, And then I almost had a heart attack in the 10th grade because I was like, what is happening?
You guys enjoying the iPod? Sick. I'm gonna go to math.
So anyway, that was the story of
I've never
how I
really
got
had
hugged.
anything like scary like that happen to me.
Zach, what's embarrassing that happened to you?
Zach was like, I was built different in high school. I was prom queen.
Prom queen.
I was prom king. I was kind of badass. So nothing.
Well, no, that story where I got rejected at prom was pretty
That's
sucky.
hilarious.
Yep.
That was hilarious.
We did something embarrassing to a friend.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so we're all at the house. We're all buddy. All the guys are over.
Notice how he doesn't have an embarrassing story, but like he was part of making somebody else's story embarrassing.
We're all the guys are over. My friend Philip, he leaves, but he leaves.
Oh, not Philip.
But he leaves his chapstick. We're all young boys. Somebody leaves their chapstick. What are you gonna do?
Oh.
Put your nuts on.
We all put our nuts on the chapstick. We have to.
That's so effing gross.
No, it's not. It's science.
Did you really do that? Oh, yuck.
Yuck.
Okay, we all put our nuts on the chapstick, and then we were gonna give it back to him. So it's Skylar's job to give it back to him. Skylar, this is all up to you, buddy. He
Should
trusts
have
you.
just left it there and just like let him pick it back up.
No, he left. So he had to bring it to school the next day. Like, Skylar, we trust you to give this to him. Skylar said, yes, I can do it. And then Skylar gets cold feet, and he throws it in the trash can. And we were like, Skylar, seriously, man, you're so stupid. Why would you do that? He's gonna get nuts on his face. Anyway,
I'm really glad he didn't.
And then Skylar, a couple days later, goes into his mom's purse, and he finds some chapstick that looks very similar. And he said, Mom, no. Mom, where'd you find this chapstick? She's like, it was on the top of the trash. I figured it just rolled in off the counter. And then Skylar was like, he's like, please tell me you haven't used it. She's like, yeah, I've been using it like for a couple days now. Like, I've actually had chapped lips. I've actually had chapped lips. Hold on.
You got this.
I've actually had chapped lips for a couple of days, and it's really been helping. And he's like, all of my friends, including my nuts, were on that chapstick.
Whoa, why would he tell his mom that?
I'm glad he did.
So I got to, I think it's second base with Skylar's mom, but so did all my friends. So that's fun.
And Skylar's mom's so
Shout out
religious.
Stephanie.
She's so religious.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say, oh, yeah, like that.
Ew, that's so gross.
It is what it is.
I wouldn't say it's that embarrassing, honestly. Like, I wasn't embarrassed. It's just a part of life. Like, I got my period in class one time, and, like, it bled through to the seat.
That's disgusting.
Oh, man.
It's just a part of life. It happens to so many girls.
You went full human snail mode.
I don't know. It's part of life. I really wasn't that embarrassed. It just happens. Like, that happens. Like, whatever.
I remember.
You can't say it's gross that you put blood on a seat.
I can't help it. It's not
I'm
my
saying
fault.
I can't say it's gross.
I remember
No.
in the sixth,
gross.
In the
It's not
sixth grade,
gross.
I had to tell a girl that she got her period, and she had white pants on. I shit you not.
Speaking of gross things on
It
seats.
always is like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gross or embarrassing. Like, I know it like can be like a little awkward and embarrassing, but like I wasn't embarrassed by it.
I'm not saying you're
literally-
embarrassed. I'm saying if someone's blood was on a seat, no matter how it got there.
But it's natural. It's part of life.
Yeah,
you know?
it was-
Yeah. Well,
I
like,
mean,
what
it was
if it
just
was
more-
Magic Johnson?
It was just more of like I sat up and I was like, and our uniform, like I was wearing like we only ever had like t-shirts and sweatshirts as our uniform. This was in the U.S. And I was wearing like gray sweatpants and then like the gray sweatshirt that we had. So it was so cool. We just go through our sweats to school every day. But like obviously like you're gonna see it in gray. It's just as bad as you would see it in white. And so like I literally like sat up and I was like,
Edward Cullen, where are you? I know you saw it.
Oh,
The good thing is it was a Powerpuff game that week, so she just went and then got in the game.
I'm super excited because there's a couple reasons I'm excited, and it's all has to do with my music.
oh yeah, we're filming that this weekend.
Yeah, my song hit 50,000 streams, actually technically 54,000
Oh,
this morning.
One of
know what
those
I
is
wanna talk
mine, so
about.
give me my credit.
Thank you, Zach.
one of those is
welcome.
also mine.
Thank you, Indy.
A few of those are mine, actually. Your song is currently at the top of my liked playlist.
That made me very happy. So it hit 54,000 streams this morning in less than 2 weeks, which is amazing for me. And then my friend Quinn is currently working on a music video for it back home with my friend Jake, who sang on it.
I believe I'm also working on a music video.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
And then third, there was a videographer that reached out to me, and he was like, dude, I want to make like some content with your new song. Like, would you be down? And I was like, hell yeah. And so this weekend, we're shooting like a little mini, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it's going to be like vertical styles. So it's like for Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. So it's going to be like a vertical video.
You could also put that on Spotify.
Oh, yeah, I got a Spotify Canvas. That's freaking sick.
Play your Spotify Canvas right now.
And playing it. So we're shooting that. Indy is going to be...
I'm going to be the stylist. I'm extremely excited about it. I never get to work on the back end of projects, so I'm pretty excited about that. While Zach's gone, though, I want to announce something.
What are you announcing when Zach's gone? This is scary.
I'm dropping a new song December 4th. That's very exciting. Squeeze comes out December 4th. You did it.
What?
You hit the right button.
I hit the right button.
December 4th, Squeeze is being released. I'm really, really excited. I'm also releasing a music video. I've been working on a bunch of new music for so long, and I haven't released in so long. And I was going to release this last year, and I never ended up doing it just because I wanted to see what was going on. But I thought that a lot of you guys have been wanting to hear it. I got a lot of great feedback on a lot of industry people, so I'm really excited to finally put out some new music. Yeah, so I'm doing that. And I'm also working on a bunch of new music with a bunch of really, really cool people. I just got confirmed of a feature on a new song like yesterday or today, so that was really exciting. And yeah.
Wow.
December 4th, Squeeze.
Big things coming. That's soon. That's crazy that December 4th is soon. Oh, that's my friend's birthday.
What are you going to get me for Christmas?
We agreed not to get each other gifts until our wedding days.
Our wedding day?
No, I said our wedding days.
We're having 2 weddings?
What?
That's what it sounds like. All right, if you were going to get me the perfect Christmas gift, what would you get me? All right, we're not going to get each other anything, right?
Yeah.
But if we were.
But if you were to get me something, what would it be?
Oh, dude, I have no idea. I'm so bad at gifts.
Oh, I know what I get at. Can I say?
Yeah.
Probably courtside seats to Kentucky basketball game, but it's COVID and
I would not accept them. I'm sorry. They're too expensive.
So you're telling me if I gave you 2 courtside seats to a Kentucky basketball game, you're just going to be like, no.
I mean, if you already bought them.
Exactly.
Are you going with me?
Yeah.
It'd be so much fun.
How much are the tickets? No, like tell me. I want to know.
Thousands of dollars.
Thousands of
it's hard to even get a ticket to the game.
Yes.
Kentucky basketball is like the college basketball.
That's what I would get you. I'd get you courtside seats to Kentucky basketball.
Dude, I have no idea.
Come on, man. You know me this well.
Oh, I'd get you a truck bed cover.
Oh,
there we go.
Call.
There we go.
Yeah.
I know you've been wanting that.
That is true.
All right. What would you get, Indy?
I can't say.
Why?
Oh,
yeah.
No,
I forgot we're actually getting
Are we doing gifts?
Oh,
shit.
I got to get a gift
I
for
was gonna
Indy,
do
too?
No. Don't do that. You spent too much money on my last birthday gift. Like,
I did.
Jared. Like, I mean it. Like, off the record. But if I get you
like a little something?
But like it
just give him a spending cap. $50. You can't spend over $50.
Can't spend over $50. If I get you something, please don't because of course I want to get my friend something. Well, don't you already know what I'm getting?
No.
Does he not know?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
You know.
You look like Jack Harlow.
Should I tell him now?
Huh?
Thank you.
Should I just tell him now?
That's a great compliment.
Because we're getting it soon anyway.
What?
Oh, you don't know?
I'm so confused. I'm so lost.
Oh, I'll just tell you now. It'll be a fun little reaction.
I'm so scared.
Ready? My mom and I are going halves with your parents on getting you a new computer.
What?
Yeah.
That's so expensive.
But you need it. You edit our podcast for 15, 16 hours on end. Like,
Indy, no.
Yeah.
No, do you know how expensive the computer I need is?
$4,200. I already built it out.
$4,200. I can't. No.
Aren't your parents going halves or something?
Yeah, I was going to go halves with my parents.
So sick.
Because those are my...
So I'm going to cover your half.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
That's
it's
more,
$2,000.
But that's
Jared,
more,
obviously you want to not be paid for, so you know what? I'm not putting any money in.
But obviously,
Thank you.
hear
You're
me
welcome.
out. Hear me out, Jared. You have to think of it as more. It's half a Christmas gift and half a business investment for me because you
then
edit.
I'll write it off.
No. Because you edit. Write it off anyway. Because you edit our podcast. You edit all my YouTube videos. Like it's something you need. Your computer is breaking on you pretty much. You've had that for too long.
But I wrecked your car.
Okay.
One time,
and you didn't mean it. It's okay. So that's your little.
Did you ever tell her about the other thing you wrecked and never told her?
I'm gonna try and get it done for you.
What?
Nothing. Sorry.
Other what? What did you fucking break? I didn't take off my headphones.
I'm
Zach?
really scared because I legitimately don't know what Zach's talking about.
Do you want to have a meeting really quick?
Can you text me?
Wait, just a 1 second meeting. We'll be right back because he has to say it.
Okay. I kind of remember that now.
Oh, what'd you break?
Well, I didn't necessarily break anything.
Yeah, my bad.
I misplaced something.
Misplaced what?
I don't know exactly which one it was, but I was in your bathroom, and I was messing with some rings, and one of them went down the drain.
Which one?
I don't know. But it didn't seem like one of the cheap ones.
Wait, no, seriously, which one? No, this isn't a joke because a lot of was it gold?
Oh, it was silver.
Jared, why wouldn't you tell me? I would have gotten a plumber immediately to go get it. A lot of those are family rings.
I was scared.
Jared, that's not funny, dude.
Okay, we gotta end the bit.
Yeah, it's fake.
It's fake.
Don't do that.
She gets so.
Well, dude,
I thought
because
you would
a lot
have
of my jewelry is so expensive.
I thought she'd have a more volatile reaction.
No, I just got sad because a lot of those rings my grandparents or my mom.
I went in the room. I said, Jared, I have nothing.
Yeah.
I said, we got to make up something fast. I said,
Jeez, I was about to get so
I said, do we break a necklace? They're like, no, we'll lose a sink down the ring.
Lose a sink down the
lose
ring.
a sink down the ring. No, I was like, what silver ring? The only silver ring I could think of that you would have lost that I'm not wearing right now would have been like my mom's wedding ring.
Oh my God! Could you imagine if that ring is worth more than my life?
I was like,
how much is that ring worth? Are we allowed to say? A lot.
A lot.
Just by the ice rink.
That one's not my mom's wedding ring. When my brother and I were born, we were both given like birth presents. So my brother got this really.
My life was a birth present.
I was gonna say
I was supposed to die.
They both like bought us things that we'd have for like life. So my brother got a cricket bat. No, that cricket bat's actually worth a lot more than that ring.
Oh, a cricket bat. I thought
it's a cricket bat signed by like one of the world's best cricket players.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's good.
I don't really know what it is, and then I got a ring. So
what was your birth present, Jared?
Probably my social security number.
Yeah,
that was given to me.
My second day birth present was
on the first day of
birth. My mama gave to me.
Are you guys ready for some fan questions?
Of course.
Sure. All right, here we go.
Hi, Dropouts. So my question is, how do you tell your friends something important that you think that they might not like, but you're also not 100% sure how they'll feel? So, yeah. And, I am 70% Team Whole Milk because I just love Jared so much.
Why? Let's go.
And then I am 25% Team Indy and 5% Team Zach. Sorry, but Zach, you remind me of my brother, so I can't do that.
I'm going to push you down.
So yeah, and
that's what a brother would do.
In one of the first Dropouts, you said that you went to the Columbus Zoo one time and like clapped, made your class like.
Yeah, clap for the kangaroos.
So like all the kangaroos would go crazy. Yeah, I live 30 minutes away from there, and they closed that exhibit. So thanks. Bye, Dropouts.
Bye. I'm glad I have 5% of your love.
So according to that video, I'm not saying I caused the kangaroo exhibit at the Columbus Zoo to be closed,
but
there's a correlation.
Wait, why did you?
Remember the kangaroo story where I was clapping and they started jumping over the ropes and like going full like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes?
Planet of the Ruse.
She said she lives like 30 minutes from the Columbus Zoo and that exhibit closed. So,
but what was her first question? How do you ask people stuff that they don't want to talk about?
Yeah, basically, how do you have that how do you have a difficult conversation with your friend when you know they're not gonna want to hear what you have to say to them?
Depends on the situation. I feel like the person I have that the most with is Indy. Like I tell her the information, she doesn't want to hear it. She gets mad, and then I feel like you sit with it later, and then you come around.
Yeah.
But in the moment, she gets fiery and says,
to be a good friend, you have to have those conversations regardless of how they're going to react. You just have to. Like Jared and Zach know that they tell me things that I don't want to hear all the time, whether it was regarding my last relationship, my career, me in general. Like they tell me things I don't want to hear all the time, but that's what makes them good friends. They tell me the things that I don't want to hear, and they're there for me in the good and the bad.
In the moment, she lashes out,
and it's
hurts,
scary.
Hurts our feelings.
Hurts
and then
a lot.
2 days later, she might come around.
Keyword might.
So just get
Keyword
ready.
is might. No. I do always come around, and it's just that I'm I know I'm a very prideful person, and I am super defensive. So when somebody tells me I'm doing something wrong, I don't like hearing that because I feel like my whole life I've always felt like I was doing the wrong thing. Like that's just a personal insecurity of mine. Like whether it was because, and this is not getting on my family. This is not what me saying this is. It was just like, you know, I came from a really, really successful family. My mom and my dad ran a extremely successful business. So did my grandparents. My brother, you know, graduated top of his class, like went to the best scholarship, like got scholarships to one of the best schools in Australia. Like he was doing the acting and the singing, and he was, you know, A grade in sports, and you know what I mean? So I always felt like I was doing something wrong because I was never at that level, and it just took me a little bit longer to feel like I was getting there. So, yeah. That's why I do it. But you have to be a good friend, and you just have to have those straight conversations with them.
Makes you closer in the long run.
That's what separates
Just make sure you're kind when you talk to them.
Yeah.
Don't come at somebody with anger or they're not going to listen.
Basically, not like have a speech prepared, but
like,
just like have your points
if you want to be
order.
told the same news, talk to them how you'd want to be talked to.
Exactly.
Hey Dropouts, I need advice. I am very shy, and I am very antisocial, and I get anxious in social situations, and I just want to know how I can maybe be more friendly, and I just never know what to talk about. And I know I'm assuming in your industry you have to talk to a lot of people, so I just wanted to know if you have any tips or conversation starters that would be really helpful. And I'm 34% indie because I love you in Chicken Girls, and I love you. You're so great. I love Jared because we're the 34% Jared, and Whole Milk because we're pretty similar. I'm a Hufflepuff, and 31% Zach because I just saw you on the podcast, and I just started listening to the podcast recently. So
thank
you guys, and I hope you can see this question.
What was I gonna say?
Dude, my mom just texted me. She goes, "Which story do you tell my bear attack story?"
Jared's mom just texted him about
him talking about his parents' sex life.
That's not gonna be a fun conversation. God, I gotta learn.
See if she's got the link.
What was I gonna say? I was just speaking to I think it's Aisha and Azra, the two twins in Taylor's house. I don't know how to pronounce their names, but we were literally just talking about how sometimes we get a little bit shy and we have social anxiety, and it's especially because I feel like we both look super intimidating, and to the way I try to overcompensate for that, but I think it's just by being, you know, friendly and just almost kind of faking it sometimes. That's how I try and get aware. I mean, I've got really bad social anxiety. It is not good. And you can tell sometimes I'll be with Jared and Zach, and suddenly I'll just be like, all right, Indy, calm down. It's fine. Nobody's judging you the way that you think you're being judged right now, but I don't know. They deal with it with me, so.
Sorry, I'm very distracted right now with my mom.
I like the whenever you're going to do something, 3, 2, 1, and then you just automatically do it. Then your mind doesn't have time to talk you out of it. And then always lead with a compliment. Hey, those shoes are sick.
Obviously. I call that the Steve-O principle. The 3, 2, 1, because that's what he tells himself every time. I can't remember if it's 3, 2, 1 or if he counts down from 10, but he lives by this philosophy where when he counts down, as soon as he gets to 1 or 0, whatever go, he does it automatically, and he's never backed out on that.
Let's just talk about whatever. What school do you go to? What are your hobbies? Hey, I like this. Do you do this? If you ask anyone a question, they're going to respond, and then it's going to lead to another question.
People also love talking about themselves. Yeah. So if you ask them any question about themselves, it might be a little weird at first, but as soon as you get that question out and the ball starts rolling, it'll just naturally follow that route, and that's how you talk to people. All right, let's move on to the relationship questions.
Hey Zach, Indy, and Jared.
So squaw?
Some reasons felt I'm insecure, but not the point. My ex-boyfriend recently broke up with me a couple months ago, and I'm very I miss him. He was a good boyfriend. He was loyal of what I know of. We're still friends, cause I'm his best friend's my best friend. So we're still friends, whenever we talk, every day. Sometimes the relationship will get brought up, and I miss him a lot, and I want to get back together with him, but I don't want to tell him. But and I also don't want to get hurt again. So my question is, how would I get over my ex? Because I'm not really good at getting over people, especially when I like the bad boys or people that are mean to me, because I'm not used to attention. So yeah. how would I cover my ex? Also, 50% Jared and 50% Indy. Zach, I still love you.
Zach, she still loves you though.
You picked all girls this episode? You knew I would get trampled.
Dude, I've
Did I pick all
never
girls?
had issues with bad boys, so I have no idea how to help you.
Yeah, never.
I've just like been like with the best people. How do you I don't know. I wish I could help you, but I still cry myself to sleep. So
I think it's about taking action. I think a lot of people like to sit in their own sorrow and like they don't like to take action. And I know it's hard. No, I'm not saying that. You have to be at a place. There's a vulnerability place right after a breakup where you have to go through those emotions or else you're not going to get it out. And I think people want to find closure in other people and reached out with other people. But I think you have to find closure within yourself and realize you did everything good. You did everything you were supposed to in the relationship. You were like the person the other person should have wanted. But at the end of the day, like they didn't for whatever reason. And I think journaling helps me and can help a lot of people, is really putting your thoughts on paper and then rereading what they did to you or why it didn't work out or why you might be better for someone else because other people might put in the work. And then realize there's so many other people out there who will cherish you the way you deserve to be cherished and they'll treat you in a relationship the way you treated the person so well. And I really find that journaling and getting out of your own thoughts, because when you're in your mind thinking about things, it can ping pong around a million different ideas. But if you write it down, you can reread it and just really focus on like the one problem or the one issue and like realize like, okay, this person wasn't good for me, but that doesn't mean I'm not allowed to be sad. But it is about taking action in your own emotion and finding it within yourself to move on. Because sitting there and constantly hurting yourself is not going to solve anything. You're just going to get more and more sad.
That was beautiful.
God, I gotta listen to that.
Now it's time for the memes. All right. So this is the first meme. It's Zach handing Indy a piece of paper, and that piece of paper says helpful advice. And then she fully limbos underneath of it and walks away.
That's accurate.
That's
pretty
accurate. Yeah.
Putting the advice into action.
Like she just said.
Like she just told herself
to listen to that. But first you need to actually take the piece of paper.
Anyway.
All right. And then the second meme.
Gee.
I'm going to remind you in advance that I'm very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck.
So
it's how it goes. Anytime I say something, shut down immediately.
Yup.
Yeah, so basically
I'm sorry that I cut him off in the middle of telling sex jokes about my mom, Jared. I apologize.
So anyway, so the meme said Zach, and he's like, excuse me, I was telling a story. And then Indy's like, I apologize for not giving a fuck.
Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
That's all I have for you guys today.
Thank you guys for listening. If you stayed till the end, make sure to DM me on Instagram. Turkeys are fun to eat on Thanksgiving.
Actually, I want you guys to DM me something too.
No. This is my thing.
Well,
I have
it's my
one
thing
thing.
too. DM me, gobble me, swallow me.
Ew.
That's all I want.
No.
I can't make one sexual joke, but she can.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this week on Dropouts. We'll see you guys next week. I'm Indiana.
Please make sure to like and leave a comment. It helps a lot. And make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys.
I'm Indiana, Zach Justice. That's Jared Bear Music. Make sure to go follow us on Instagram at Dropouts Pod. And we'll see you guys next week for another episode. Hit us with some outro music.
I love that outro music.